Welcome again to the e-learning cooking show. I'm your host, Mr. McCallum. I sent out a poll yesterday and asked what would you like me to cook next and focus on for this episode, and the answers were overwhelming. It was not salad, it's soup. So why do I have this cabbage in my hand? Well, because it's fun to toss around and I'm a big fan of the sport ball. you butt. So, check this out. Come here. We've got a lot of veggies today, and I wanted to cater to those of you who are veggie aficionados. But we're making soup, okay? We're making cabbage soup, and the only meat product I have in this today is going to be a little chicken broth. Chucky. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mr. McCallum, what about egg and bologna? Well, hey, you be you. If you want egg and bologna in your cabbage soup, by all means, you can do that. But today...
Joshy boy is here.
Hey, Joshy boy! Hey, buddy. I'm just going to go ahead and cook the bologna and the egg. So we'll get that going while we make our cabbage soup. We're going to cook that on a little medium high. And as soon as that gets a little crispy, we'll add the egg. Now, that really has nothing to do with cabbage soup. So let's see how this is going. I got my burner. I got the turbo. Look at this. Turbo boil. Okay. We're getting that up to a medium high. Look at that flame. And we're going to toss in a little olive oil. And this happens to be some olive oil I got from Greece over winter. Ooh. And it's actually almost gone. And don't be shy with that olive oil. It's delicious and nutritious. Good for the heart, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All right. Now you probably have noticed here, I've got some veggies pre-cut and some more to do. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and dump these into our stock pot. Stocky. Good. And, friends, don't forget to slice that pocket of bologna while you're at it. Now, many of you have taken a class with me, and you are aware that knives can be dangerous, and that you have to treat them with a great deal of respect. Now, the other day, I played a little trick on you, and I pretended like I chopped an onion up really fast, but I didn't, okay? I pre-cut it. So today, I'm going to demonstrate how you should cut your veggies. So get on in here. Let's take a look. You always want to curl those fingers in, okay? That way you can rest the knife against your knuckles and chop. So I've got the blade, the tip of the blade down on the cutting board. I've got the knife up against my knuckles, and I'm just chopping down. Hey, what's everybody saying out there?
Jonathan James says you are supported by vegetables today.
I have a lot of veggies, and I hope that's okay, because I want y'all to stay healthy in this time. You gotta eat the veggies. Now, I'm getting my thumb involved. I gotta be careful.
Helena also says, yay, sport ball.
Sport ball with a cabbage, never been done. I'm thinking about starting that soon.
And then Bennett the Ghouliest says, hey, Mr. McCallum.
Hello, Bennett. How's everybody doing today? Hey, did you guys see that we're going to have a lovely video with some WA Visual Art alumni on the YouTubes today at 1? Ooh. You're going to want to check that out. Had a great conversation with Carter, with Luke, with Simon, and with Megan. And so they're going to kind of fill us in on what's going on. All right. I learned a trick in Greece about cutting onions. You're supposed to take a little bit of water and put it in your mouth.
Joshy says this is super good stuff, by the way. Is the trick working? Hallie says life lessons with Little Lum. Joshy says somehow I'm understanding them all. Oh,
That water
Just a
tastes
little.
like onion, okay? But it did the trick. Usually I can't even open my eyes. Now I do have a little, look, there's a little bit in there, but I kind of swallowed some of that water. And, but I'm doing okay. Usually I literally can't see. All right, I'm gonna get these onions in.
Carter the Coolest says, I love that your camera woman is taking time out of her day for this live stream.
She's so helpful, to be honest. I mean, listen, she's got a lot of e-learning to do. Okay, I don't take it for granted. I appreciate her help with this. All right, we're gonna give this a stir. Can you smell that? Can you even hear me? Because this is getting loud. It's getting a little, ooh, man, that smells good. All right, we got a few more things to chop up, including potato and cabbage. No, look at this. This is like the basketball. This is like the football. I'm very sports related. Very much so.
What about that bologna? That bologna's gonna burn.
Oh gosh, dang. It's okay. It's okay. Listen, do not be alarmed. Do not be alarmed.
It'll be fine.
I'm cooking all the fat out of it. Okay?
Helena says you're so sporty.
You know I'm going to eat that bologna, right? I am a big sports fan, especially sport ball.
Bennett says an athlete at his finest.
I mean, look at this. Right? I'm very athletic. Now, I need to season a little bit of the vegetables here with some salt. So we'll just kind of pop that right in there. Not too much. Don't want to elevate that blood pressure. Okay? Got to keep the ticker healthy.
A suggestion from Helena is that the bologna and egg is the side dish.
It is sort
So
of a good side dish.
it's like the protein salad to the soup.
Protein. That's a good question. And if I just chop it up, does that make it a salad?
That's a good question.
The yolk is the dressing? Is it possible?
Also, we have the question, is salt considered a seasoning?
I believe so. Right? I mean, aren't we called to be salt and light?
Oh.
I'd say that's a seasoning, friend. Okay, we're doing okay. I better flip this egg. We're going to make a fried egg today.
Helena says it's like egg salad, so yes.
Now, we're going to remove the bologna. I feel like I'm breaking like every safe cooking rule. Guys, I'm in my own house.
All right.
Did you see that?
That was
Totally good.
impressive.
Okay. Now, vegetables are coming up. If you're not going to include any meat, you might want to have one of the most nutritional veggies out there, which is a potato. Here's how we're going to chop up our potato. First, we're going to cut that right in half. Boop. Going to leave the skin on because that's all the nutrition in there. And then we're gonna slice and we're gonna dice. So I'm gonna cut this into about 4 sections.
Bennett says you're sponsored by Storm.
Oh, is he on board for that sponsorship? Because I am ready to go with that.
Helena says starch at its finest, and Carter says potato famine resolved.
Exactly. I mean, in times of great need, the potato shines. And so while we have them, we gotta use them, people. Also, if you don't like beans, for example, then potato's a great substitute. And it's a little less gassy.
We have a concern.
What's the concern?
Did you wash the potato first?
Always, I pre-wash everything, including
All right, cool.
myself, my hands, and my bald scalp.
Because Helena was saying, I doubt he watched any of the veggies.
What do you think? I am a hypochondriac? I'm a germaphobe? Are you suggesting that I don't care about... I do care about germs, and I wash all of the things. All of the things. All right, that egg is ready.
EJ Tate says it could be any form of potato. If you could be any form of potato, what would you be?
Sweet potato.
Aww.
Like with the marshmallows and stuff.
Helena's wondering.
Everybody loves that.
She's wondering if you washed all of your vegetables in a hand sanitizer bath.
I wash them in the patented Shackley spray. It is a delightful cleaner I use here at the home. Now, I need about 2 cloves of garlic. Boop.
So that's about it.
That's about it. This is the chopped goodness from the Costco. And I'm going to stir that in. Good. Well, that's hot right there. That's real hot.
Do we need a...
We need a safety measures, okay? Don't forget the safety that you have. All right, look at this is coming along.
It's smelling good.
This is the full deal. This is the full experience for you, and I'm going all out, and I hope you enjoy. Now, here's what needs to happen. We got to get some of these other spices, and we got to add some of the liquids to make it soup. It's a bit of a salad right now, like a hot salad. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna season with pepper. I like a lot of pepper. My wife hates pepper. Well, she likes pepper, but she hates when I put it on because apparently I put on too much. So we're gonna pepperize that. We're just kind of eyeballing it. We're also gonna do some smoked paprika for flavor. And we're gonna here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hand measure this out. What is that, a teaspoon? Teaspoon and a half? Boom, that's good stuff, okay?
Helena says that she feels like you've burned yourself in every episode so far.
I try to. I mean, that's wrong. Yeah, it's bad. I just forget. I'm like, ow. I'm sorry. All right, so we need tomatoes because tomatoes make the world go round. And I just happen to have this can right here of diced, fire-roasted tomatoes. That's going in with all the liquid. You know, canned goods, hot commodity right now. If you don't have canned tomatoes, you can always go fresh. And I cut these up yesterday because we had a delightful meal, and I'm going to put those in as well. Man, tomatoes are good! And for this, you can use a little parsley, or this is actually cilantro. So a little bit of cilantro going in there. Save some for a garnish later. And now it's time for the chicken broth. Now, this was like frozen in my freezer. And this, again, is what's going to make everything sort of non-vegetarian or non-vegan. You can leave this out, substitute for water, flavored water of some kind. I don't know. You decide. I got to cut this open. So just proceed with caution.
That was a smooth cut. Oh my, the noise.
So it's frozen in there, and I got to deal with it. So I'm gonna try and squeeze a block of ice. Oh, here, some of it. Oh, is it? Wait. Oh man, I thought it would be a lot easier. Come on, ice block.
Bennett says that we've had no food casualties so far, which is good.
Look at that. Look at that.
Except for the frostbitten chicken broth.
That's going to slow down our process just a wee bit. Don't you fret, because there's more. Now, the magic ingredient. Right now, you're all thinking, McCallum, you're just making this stuff up on the fly, aren't you? No. We're going to put some of this kombucha, I bet you it's kombucha, and we're going to put this right in. You know why? Because in some recipes, they call for a wee bit of wine, but this is a WA-appropriate e-learning cooking show where we're going to use a little kombucha for the tartness. We just need a little bit of that tartness. Okay? That's all.
Hallie says that maybe we need to put the ice block in the microwave.
I thought about that. As soon as I cover this up, it's going to be gold. Don't you fret. Now, what am I forgetting? Oh, yes. This is the chili powder. This is going to add a little, okay? And we don't want too much of this. This isn't really that hot, but it adds the roasty goodness. I don't think, can I fit this in here? Oh my gosh.
Maybe.
How does this, How do I get... I gotta like... I don't know. See, that's why... Why bother with that when you can just use your clean, pre-washed hands? Okay, about a half a teaspoon. Boop.
Elena also said, wow, I didn't know that you could rap that well when you were doing the kombucha.
Right? I've been practicing my freestyle for a while. All right. This is the 2 cups of water we need to add to make it even more soupy. Granted, I drank out of this. I'm not serving it to other people other than my family people. I am not ill. So it's safe. All right, that's 2 cups.
Oh, Jonah Jones says hello.
Hello, Jonah.
Via Zinnia.
Oh, buddy, how are you? I hope you're spending time with the fam. Are there still classes going on? I believe there's classes over there at the Wheaton College. Okay. We've got just about everything in here except for the main ingredient, cabbage. So, how do you cut a cabbage? There's always this thing right here. You gotta get that thing out. So we're gonna cut right into this cabbage without cutting my hand off.
Jonah says he's good.
Good. That is good to hear. Okay. We're almost got this out. I feel like this is just the most reckless cutting I've ever done in my life. When you're doing live TV, you get reckless, okay? All right, boom, that's out. So we're gonna chop this right in half. It's a big thing to cut. All right. We're gonna set half of that aside because that's a big cabbage right there. And then we're gonna cut this into rows. Boop. Kind of thin.
EJ Tate says, I'm surprised you haven't lost a finger, to be honest.
Hey, listen, I've been slicing and dicing for a long time. Okay, don't you worry about it. I've got what it takes. God forbid I spurt blood from my thumb on a live cooking show. That would be... But yesterday the power went out and I dropped an egg on the floor. You know, I didn't eat that egg. But I was thinking about it and I thought I should have given that to my dog. Eggs, they're good for the dogs. They love that stuff. All right. Here we go. Look at all that cabbage. That's a lot of cabbage. You know, everything's in there. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, cabbage. It's nature's sport ball treat for you. It can be a salad. It can be a soup. It's versatile. It's related to every other plant, vegetable that's out there. Okay? I mean, try it. Do not discount the value of cabbage this St. Patrick's Day season. Kids, ladies, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure cooking with you today. I'll be sure to post a video of me eating this delightful soup coming up. And don't forget, in about 40 minutes, YouTube, check out the interview chat we had with former WAS students. I've enjoyed cooking with you today on the e-learning cooking show. I hope you join me again next time. Mr. McCallum signing out. Peace be with you.
And now. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think we got to end